Hello, and welcome to my backyard. I'm going to do the playing test for cello and bass, which is on page 18 in the book, number 84, Keep It Short. Everything that the focus is for this week for you to be practicing is rhythmic based, about like 8th note, 16th note combinations, which is on page 16 and 17 mostly. And then once you hit page 18 is when you start getting to the dotted 8th, 16th rhythm. A lot of times you will have hook bowing, which is what you do on this page. You don't always have hook bowing when you do this rhythm, but a lot of times you do. So I think that's why the book kind of focuses on that. So before you start playing this page in particular, you want to make sure you remember how you count 16th notes and all that. So remember, when you have 16th notes, you're counting 1 E and a 2 E and a, right? And then how many beats you have in the measure. So when you have a dotted 8th, 16th, it's going to, the 1 E and is all in the dotted 8th, so you're left with So it's going to be 1, 2, Okay, so the way you would count number 84 would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, rest. And then you repeat. Okay, so you want to make sure the dotted rhythm is very obvious. If it's not, then it's going to sound probably more like 8th notes, and that's just 1 and 2, and you don't want that. Make sure you are trying to place that 16th note as like late as you can, so it kind of feels almost like a pickup into the next beat. Because if you place it too early, and you're just kind of like, well, this feels like I think it's enough, then it's either going to start getting a triplet kind of feel, or if you're really early, it's going to sound like 8th notes, which both are not what you want. So make sure you're waiting to hit the of the beat, 1 E and 2 E and so it's going to be accurate. Okay, notice that you have hook bowing, down and up bows. You have bow lifts on the rests, and you do the repeat for the playing test. Otherwise, it's only 4 measures, and that's a pretty short playing test. So we're going to do the repeat as well. So I'm going to play through it with the repeat so you hear how it's supposed to go. Okay. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, so you want to make sure that if you're really tense in your arm, it's going to be hard to make that a very smooth transition, like when you're changing bow direction. If you're really stiff in it, and it's not as pretty. So you want to try to keep your wrist and your bow hold relaxed. Obviously not to the point you're going to drop anything, but relaxed enough that you're going to get a little bit of movement here. Okay, if you're locked here, the bowing is going to sound very stiff, and it's going to be kind of choppy and not the prettiest of sounds. Okay, so you want to make sure the motion is going to be down here, not in your shoulder. Okay, I'm going to play through it again if you want to play with me. Okay, try to go around this tempo when you do your playing test. You can go a little slower if you want, but don't go too slow because you're probably more tempted to kind of fudge the rhythm a little bit. Okay, so you want to make sure you're going a decent tempo. Okay, there's a breeze. Okay, there you go. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, practice this stuff before this. Don't just jump straight into the playing test and just think it's going to go fine. If you don't practice any of the rhythm and bowing stuff before, you are probably going to have some weird things happen. You're going to make some mistakes that you probably wouldn't make if you would practice some other stuff first. Okay, that's why I give you all that stuff. I don't just give you the playing test to do. That's why I mention all the other exercises beforehand. Okay, if you have any questions about anything, feel free to reach out to me through Canvas, and I will try to answer your question the best I can. And, just do your best. That's all I can ask for. Okay? Practice. Make some pretty music.